Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com. Affordable quality products delivered to you via Superb Service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
The Nawasa.
Yeah, we're coming back to that in a moment. Welcome, Grenada, Carrico, Pinimonic, Trinidad and Tobago. Other parts of the world where we are. It's my pleasure to say welcome to you once more. Welcome to another Mikey Live program. We do this every weeknight, Monday to Friday. Folks, this is what we call news discussed, not told. You see, we don't have a horse in the race. So what we do, we just tell you as it is, you know what I mean? Yeah. So we have a few things to tell you about on the program tonight. Well, the Prime Minister will be addressing the nation. All right? So, we will be talking about that. What else we'll tell you about, boy? National swimmer Sierra Dowden to compete in Junior Commonwealth Games. The athletes, they're doing good, man. Met Office again monitoring a tropical wave approximately 690 nautical miles east of Grenada. And yet another hot day in Grenada. All right, the Caribbean region continues to experience heat stress. All right. We have a couple of other things to talk to you about on tonight's program. Right? So, yeah, brace all this up. By the way, tonight we'll be talking to members of the Royal Grenada Police Force regarding carnival operations and, of course, traffic arrangements and, things like that. So you can expect a special feature on tonight's program. We're taking a quick break and come back. And when we come back, it could be real news in Olelili Rolo. Don't forget, the headlines is brought to you through the kind compliments of Courts Grenada Limited, Digicel Nawasa, Real Value IJ, where everybody, Real Value IJ Supermarket, Superb Distributors, Infinite Contractors, of course, all the other sponsors on the program. We want to say thank you for connecting with us, all right? And thank you for being a support to this program. So we're taking a break and come back again. Don't forget, someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credits, compliments, Digicel, and that lucky person might just be you. We'll be back.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Hey you! Yes, you. Ever thought about getting from point A to point B? The most reliable, efficient, and convenient way? Well, Island Cab is here. Finding professional and authorized drivers is just one click away. All our drivers are licensed under the Taxi Association and the Grenada Tourism Authority. Download the iCab app on your Google Play Store or App Store today and get on your way to requested a ride. To the supermarket, to the airport, to the vet, and back. The safest and most reliable way. Island Cab is here. Requesting your taxi rides and tours now made easy and interactive with Island Cab. Download today. Boom! Come home to Coats Ready Cash and get ready for Carnival with a loan of $3,000 or more, and you pay nothing for 60 days. Plus, you could be eligible for a reduced interest rate. So don't miss out. Get Carnival ready with flexible payment terms, hassle-free service, and fast approval. Now, all you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, 2 references. That's it. Apply now. Visit shopcoats.com. Come home to Coats Ready Cash. We ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Everybody push something in the air now. For Carnival 2023, play Monday Night Mass with the defending champion, Mikey and friends. This year we're playing Like Yourself. Like Yourself. Package include gold printed t-shirt and tank top, lighted headpiece, lighted LED bottle, LED cotton candy sword, LED layer necklace, and LED headbands. Plus free drinks. Package costs $130 EC. Call and book your package today at 473-440-4646 or 405-3889. Like Yourself for Spice Mass 2023.
Okay, right. Tara, I will interview you on the minute because I want to know what this head and sugar thing. I don't know. I'm probably getting old. You know what I mean? Yes. So family, welcome. I feel good. Had some noonie and ginger. Really good tea. It tastes really good. And prior to that, some sea moss. I haven't had sea moss in a while because not everybody could do sea moss for me. And I mean, some does make it funny. Yeah, understand? But sea moss is very good. It's very nutritious. Very nutritious. You know what I mean? So if you're looking for things to have around, sea moss is great. Lemongrass is great. Ginger is a must-have. So the things that you must have around the kitchen. Honey, for sure. Honey and ginger. I mean, after you put your roof on your head and you put your locks for your door, the next thing you bring in your house is your ginger and your honey. You didn't before you buy your stove. You understand? Your ginger, your honey, your lemongrass. And then you can start bringing in things like your sea moss and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, you got to treat the body right. You know what I mean? The body is a temple. Family, welcome again. So let's get straight into why we're here today. We're going to talk to you about some business. Now, the first business we have to tell you about is that the Prime Minister plans to address you, the nation. Yes. All right, that's going to be happening on Thursday, August 3rd. That's tomorrow, God's willing, at 7 p.m. Now, the national address will speak to the upcoming Spice Mass celebrations and address matters of safety and security for all. So you can tune into our page, maybe the GIS channel as well if you want to, so that you can, you know, be part of that. All right, so to hear what the Prime Minister has to say. Okay, so again, that's going to be happening tomorrow, God's willing, 7 p.m. All right, good. So the next thing, national swimmer Sarah Dowden is among Grenada Olympic Committee's team of athletes to participate in the 7th Commonwealth Youth Games scheduled for Trinidad. All right, Sarah departed today along with other athletes of the various participating disciplines. Now, the Commonwealth Youth Games run from Wednesday, August 4th. August 4th? Wednesday? What it is? Wednesday, August 4th. What it is? Second, right? I think there's a little mix up in the date there. To August 11th, by the way. And the swimming competition runs for 4 days, all right? So this is swimming from Sunday, August 6th to Wednesday, August 9th at the National Aquatic Center in Cover. All right, swimming competitions are scheduled to kick off at 10 a.m. each day. So we're telling you about Sarah because the young swimmers are doing really good. I mean, those who are involved in athletics and so on, they're doing good too. But the swimmers, they're out there a lot and they're doing things for us, you know. So I just thought I should just highlight this aspect of it. You understand? Okay. Good. Now, whatever happened to the aquatic section of the stadium? That I know there was a lot of conversation about that, but I haven't heard about that in a while. A couple of years now I haven't heard about it. Maybe for the past 2 years I haven't heard about it. What's the plan for that? Because we have to. We are doing good when it comes to swimming, and Good Hope might not be enough for our swimmers. You know what I mean? They might need something of a more international level. The Met Office has sent out a report indicating that it is monitoring a tropical wave approximately 690 nautical miles east of Grenada. Now, according to the notice, a Central Atlantic tropical wave is near 50 degrees west from 22 degrees north southward. This wave is moving westward at 15 knots. Currently, dry Saharan dust north of 10 degrees north at low to mid levels is hindering any significant convection. Now, a north-south oriented band of convection and precipitation ahead of the wave is expected to traverse the islands from tonight into tomorrow. There's a low chance of thunder for this period as the environment is expected to be marginally unstable. All right. Now, we've been having a lot of that, so. I mean, again, we're in the rainy season, sorry, so you can expect those things to happen. Speaking of dry, boy, heat in the place. But we're going to talk about that, heat in the place, boy. Some people feel like the AC get in trouble because they're going to call people to service it. Nothing wrong with your AC. The place hot. The UE Open Campus will be rebranded as the Global Campus. All right, this is on the basis of a decision approved by the University Council. All right, a multifaceted implementation committee is being established to formulate and roll out a transition plan. According to a release, the roadmap is anticipated to see incremental change from this month, with full operations of the new global campus by January of 2024. One major initiative to emerge from the new global campus is a for-profit, entrepreneurial income-generating business school, which will be named the International School for Development Justice, ISDJ. All right, centered within the parameters of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, the SDGs. It will, they say, specifically offer a new product line, SDG focused, all right, postgraduate academic program delivered, in an online format, which leverages the excellence and expertise of the traditional open campus. Now, according to the Vice Chancellor, the tremendous legacy of the open campus and the role it has for the future can only be secured in the context of fundamental restructuring and re-engaging. Sorry, re-engineering. Mikey, bye. What about you? Anyway, we are moving on. Don't forget, just now we will talk to the police, all right? The next thing that we have to tell you about, boy, I don't know what it is about August. Accident here. Accident there. Accident. I get accident fatigue. I don't even posting them on the page anymore because I want them. Okay, when you post them, to what end are you posting these things now? Because it's just so many. It's just like a norm. People are driving without due care and attention. People are driving carelessly. People want to buy vehicles that they are not able to manage. And it's accidents upon accidents upon accidents upon accidents. Soon you'll be hearing from the police. We will have a special program to speak about accidents and road use and all of that. Tonight we're going to focus more on spice mass, but I'm telling you, following tonight's program, because I don't think we'll have enough time to deal with all of that tonight, we are going to speak about that, you know, and how we can prevent accidents and, you know, but it's just a set of nonsense happening on the road, by selfish drivers, crazy drivers, non-drivers driving. Oh, God. Anyway, and then that heat, more road rage. The Barbados-based Caribbean Climate Outlook Forum, CARICOF, says tropical Pacific and Atlantic Ocean temperatures should remain well above average, continuing to amplify heat stress in the Caribbean. This, CARICOF says, is increasing temperatures, humidity, and heat wave frequency to rival the warmest conditions on record 2010, 2016, and 2020. Now, in its forecast for the period August to October of 2023, noted the coinciding unusually warm Pacific and Atlantic have opposing effects on Caribbean rainfall and hurricane season activity. It said for now, the record warm Atlantic appears predominant in much of the islands, resulting in limited drought concerns, whereas the potential for flooding, flash floods, and cascading hazards will be high due to copious rains. Now, according to the CARICOF, rainfall totals from August to October are likely to be the usual or higher across the ABC Islands, the Bahamas, the Greater Antilles, and the Leeward Islands. Looking at night and daytime temperatures up to October, temperatures are forecast to be uncomfortably high to many, especially because they are likely to end up even higher than usual during the second half of the annual heat season. Now, moreover, humidity and the frequency of heat waves will ramp up in August and September, further increasing heat stress in a heat season that may rival that of the record hot year of 2010, 2016, and 2020. Now, for the past 2 days, you have had people complaining about heat, about how hot it is. Even tonight, you'll find that some people are complaining, I see it on social media, that it is very hot. We also find that this is not only a complaint that is happening here in Grenada, but also persons of the region, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I see people in Dominica complaining about the heat, and even in St. Lucia. Right, what else do we have to tell you about, boy? Oh yes, before we go to the police, Donald Trump. Former U.S. President Donald Trump, he has been summoned to make an initial appearance in federal court in Washington, D.C. tomorrow. Trump has been indicted by a federal grand jury on charges stemming from his efforts to remain in power after he lost the 2020 presidential election, adding to the former president's ongoing legal troubles as he mounts a third bid for the White House. Yes, so let's see how that will play off for Mr. Trump. Lad. All right, okay, viewers. Yet. So we did tell you that we were going to be having a special conversation with the Royal Grenada Police Force, and that has to do with operations for Spice Mass 2023 traffic arrangements. What are some of the do's and don'ts? what are some of the regulations. Of course, the police say that they'll be adopting a zero tolerance when it comes to offensive weapons and other things. So let's get straight into that. We've been speaking with the members of the Royal Grenada Police Force on this matter. All right, viewers, and of course we did prep you for this special part of our program, and we are going to be talking to the Royal Grenada Police Force, and we have with us this evening Inspector Smith, who is in charge of the Traffic Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force. Inspector Smith, thank you for joining us tonight.
Yes, thank you, Mikey, for having me, and a pleasant evening to the viewing public.
Okay, great, and it's a pleasure to have you. And also with us tonight, we have ACP Mitchell, and it's been a pleasure always interacting with him, and he's back on our program tonight again. Welcome to the program, sir.
Mikey, thank you very much. Certainly, it's a pleasure once again to be on your program, and also to be reaching your listening audience. We are very much thankful for that opportunity. Thank you very much, Mikey.
Okay, we are at a critical time of the year, that is the carnival season. I know that there's heightened activities, there's a lot of things that are happening, and so the logistics will be a lot in terms of keeping order, keeping the peace, making sure that all events run smoothly, and you're more or less the man in the center of that, together with the Royal Grenada Police Force. But I know that a lot of these things pass through you in terms of the logistics. So let's start there. How are plans going for the carnival season so far?
Well, certainly, again, Mikey, thank you. And from our perspective, we believe that our plans are rolling out seamlessly from the RG perspective. But it is important that the general public have that confidence and to see us in terms of our visibility out on the street, and so that they can have that certainty and that confidence that we are doing what we are supposed to be doing to ensure a safe carnival. And certainly, as I said in a recent program, that our principal objective and overarching objective for the carnival period is certainly to sustain the public's confidence in what we do, also to continue to build that environment that ensures safety and security to all of our citizens, to all of our visitors, to spectators who are attending carnival events, just to ensure that persons have that level of confidence of safety and security that we implement for the carnival period.
Right, and that is critical because without those interventions, I think things will just be all mass, and it's good too that the public understands that the role that you play is not necessarily one that would want to restrict how they behave, how they move, and what they do, but of course to make sure that there's some level of order into things so that it doesn't get too chaotic and prevent us from reaching our overall objective of just enjoying our heritage, enjoying our culture, and just having a good time and making sure that everyone does so without infringing on others. All right, so let's talk about your operational plan for Spice Mass 2023. I mean, at least what you can talk about.
Well, I think almost everything we can talk about, Mikey. It is, again, as you said, the culture, and persons have that expectation, years of expectation. This is a time-tested fact that the Royal Grenada Police Force has always performed when it comes to keeping the peace, ensuring safety and security throughout the carnival period. Largely, all of our carnival events, year after year, has continued to be safe. And this year, in comparison with other years, there are hardly any incidents specifically relating to the carnival. It tells me that the RGPF is out there doing what it was to do. And may I just add, most importantly, it is confidence and the partnership that we share with the general public, whereby they see something, they say something. It is the understanding that when we put systems in place, when we put patrols in place, when we put VCPs in place, that persons understand that this is not about their inconvenience, but it's about these things and systems that are in place for their safety. And we continue to be optimistic, very, very optimistic, that we can continue in this trend of the carnival period and we can have almost zero crime and incident coming directly out of carnival. As I said before, that requires a continuous partnership with the general public that we continue to serve. That being said, however, as I stated the last time, we remain very vigilant, very alert, and we are very cognizant of the fact that there are some criminal actors out there who would use the opportunities that are provided by persons taking part in this festive season, to commit crime. And so the mere fact we are quite aware of that as a police force, there are significant systems and structures that are put in place so that persons can be very confident that we will be out there and continue to be out there in numbers very visible. And the visibility of officers, you would see those being increased gradually as we get very closer to the carnival. So during the course of this week, in particular, during the course of next week, and especially for the 14th and 15th, the numbers of police officers on the ground, their visibility will be tremendous.
Okay, and that's just one aspect of it. What else can we expect to see? I know we're going to be talking to traffic in a moment. Things like traffic stops. Are we going to be seeing periodic searches of persons, going into venues? What are some of the other things that we will see happening out there?
Yeah, and again, certainly, for the carnival period, one of the structure that will be in place, as I stated before, will be continuous VCPs, vehicular checkpoint, just for persons who may not understand VCPs, whereby we will be conducting numerous stop and searches. Now, let me be event specific. Whenever there is one of the major events, expect to have some form of inconvenience, if you class it as this, at varied locations that where we will be stopping a number of vehicles and to check. Now, we have noticed that there seemingly has been a slight increase in persons carrying offensive weapons. That is a fact. And that is because of the numbers of offensive weapons that we have certainly confiscated from persons. So it's important that the general public understand an increase in confiscation means significantly that the police officers are out there doing their job. And yes, we must admit, an increase in confiscation of weapons, illegal weapons, also means that are beginning to carry more offensive weapons. And this is something that we have to have this conversation about, in particular with our young persons, our young men in particular, to advise them strongly that leave your cutlasses at home, leave it for the purposes of the garden, leave your knives at home, leave it for the purposes of helping your mom and your dad in the kitchen to cook. This is not the trending thing to do so that you can carry offensive weapons. So again, Mikey, the general public should understand that there will be a certain increase in searches once we have suspicion of persons carrying illegal weapons. You would see increase in foot patrols on the ground. You would see increase in mobile patrols on the ground, and there would be a number of other activities that will be covered that we cannot reveal. These activities are there to gather intelligence and information, so that we can analyze and be able to have intelligence to drive our operations further.
Right. And so there's a zero tolerance for offensive weapon this carnival season.
Mikey, thank you for bringing this up. I want to stress to the general public, and I would take my time and say it, that we are not just using this term zero tolerance as it has been used for several carnival periods. We want the general public to know, to understand, and to comply. Police officers will exercise no discretion when it comes to offensive weapon. There will not be give me an explanation. Once you are found with an offensive weapon, you will be arrested. So persons need to understand that there will be no leniency with regards to offensive weapon. Once you are found with one, you will be arrested. You will be prosecuted. There will be no discretion from police officers exercising on the street with persons being found with offensive weapon. May I just add also, at events, all events, persons, vendors need to understand you are going to sell drinks. You need to sell those drinks in paper or plastic cups, not in bottles. We will not be accepting persons coming to venues to sell drinks in glass bottles. This will be a no-no. But I'm glad you raised this concern because certainly the police would have no leniency and would exercise no discretion when it comes to offensive weapons.
Right, and when you speak of offensive weapons, you're talking about things like cutlasses, knives, and even instruments that are adapted to be a weapon. That too will not be allowed.
Yes, you are quite correct. And again, the majority of what we are speaking about, and I made specific mention to the cutlasses, to the knives, to the improvised weapons that persons make, we please leave them at home. This is the clarion call to our citizens. Leave those weapons at home. There's no time for you to go to seek to be enjoying yourself at a function and to be carrying offensive weapon. I seemingly just can't understand the trend of this, but this is a no-no. And in particular, I want to mention our young men. Our young men need to listen and need to pay heed to this clarion call that we are making from the RGPF.
All right. And I know that you talk about expect to experience traffic delays and so on. And I just want to move over to Smith here, who is going to probably give us a better idea as to what we can expect as it relates to traffic for the holiday season. So talk to us about some of the traffic arrangements that we can expect probably for the days of Carnival itself, the Monday, the Tuesday, or even for the major shows.
Thank you again, Mikey. I just want to apprise the general public of the traffic arrangements for all shows that are scheduled for the National Stadium for the Carnival season. Now, I just want to touch on the no parking areas. Now, the entire ring road around the National Stadium, River Road from its junction with Lacqua Brothers Crematorium to LA Postal Lumber Yard, Cherry Hill Public Road from Grenada Welders to its junction with Melville Street from its junction with River Road to the National Lottery Office, where the National Lottery Office used to be, where SP's office is. Cemetery Hill and Moncton Public Road will be no parking areas. Now, those no parking areas are considered as towaway zones. So there is a $125 fee for recovery of your vehicle. Now, there are also designated parking areas. For the VIP areas, will be the parking area close to the VIP stand, and that is on entering the stadium from the River Road direction over the Umbridge, that area to your immediate left. For invited guests and sponsors, the parking area close to the media pavilion, that is gate 6. So that is what we consider as the all asphalt area. For the general public will be Wesley College ground, a portion at gate 6, and the concrete area at Kirani James Athletic Stadium. So these are the parking areas. Now, there is an emergency route. The emergency route for all shows at this stadium would be Cemetery Hill, Church Street, and onto the General Hospital. Now, as a means of managing the traffic effectively, now Moncton Public Road will be turned into a one-way. All right, that's from the Mongay end, and that will be our exit from the National Stadium. So what we are urging persons to do, let's say you live on the western side, are you from St. George's, we would advise you that you should park at the athletic stadium. And persons from St. Andrews or St. David's, you utilize gate 6. So when the event is over, now persons from St. David's or St. Andrews can exit onto Montrose Public Road. So you make a right from gate 6 and then a left onto the Montrose Public Road and exit onto the Mongi Public Road. Or you can exit over the Hum Bridge. Also the Humbag Bridge. Also persons from Guav and St. George's can exit onto the River Road Public Road or the Queen's Park Public Road and make a right, a left as the case may be. And the reason for that is that the traffic would not be crossing each other. So you will have a better flow in getting the vehicles out of the national stadium. Also for the shows, for the road pageant and Monday night mass and so on. For Monday night mass will be from Grandans Public Road, from its intersection with Gulf Coast Public Road, onto Kirani James Boulevard from its junction with Belmont to Allen Francis roundabout, that as what we know as Tropicana roundabout. Continue onto Port Highway onto the Buns Point Public Road, that portion of road known as the Carnage Public Road. Halifax, the Carnage, where it intersects with the junction with Halifax Street, Scott Street, H.A. Street, Tanton Public Road from its junction at Homemade Bakery to its junction to the Botanical Garden roundabout. So all these roadways will be closed to vehicular traffic, and with the exception of Grandans Public Road, all other like the street pageant and the Juve would follow the same traffic arrangement. Will follow the same traffic arrangement. So we want to urge persons, especially like vendors and so on, who have to replenish their bars, and so use the there will be a window between each event, each to the pageant and the Juve. You can use that window to replenish your bars, and not when the road is already closed. All right. For the Monday night mass, also we want to urge persons that the route to the hospital coming from the airport direction, you can use the Valley Public Road onto Woodlands Public Road, and then you use Lotus Lane Public Road. You make a left onto the Archibald Avenue Public Road and onto Lucas Street and onto the hospital. Persons coming from the eastern side can go up Marasil onto Lucas Street and onto the General Hospital, as well as persons from the western side can use Cemetery Hill onto Lucas Street and onto the General Hospital. However, we urging persons for the Monday night mass, when the road is closed, person can access the Gulf Coast Public Road. However, you can only make a right turn towards the direction of Coffee because of the narrowness of the John Angley Road. So that road, John Angley Road, will be a one-way traveling in a southern direction. All right. So persons that are accessing that Gulf Coast Road will only be able to make a right, all right, onto the Gulf Coast area and then into the Coffee direction as well. Now there is a road that we refer to as Montu Heights. That road can be utilized, so vehicles be able to make a right to come Gulf Coast Hill to access the Grandans Public Road. But that person will continue straight ahead and make a right into that Montu Heights area and exit onto the Montu Public Road in the Food Fair area to access the Grandans Public Road.
Right.
So these are the traffic arrangement for the carnival season. However, from the traffic department point of view, you can expect an increase in traffic checks. You can expect speed checks being conducted and so on. You can expect an increase in our mobile patrol and foot patrol as well to heighten our security for the carnival season.
And I know that the breathalyzer tests have been utilized in the past, and you will be utilizing this during the carnival season.
Yes, the breathalyzer test will be utilized within the carnival season. So what we would want to urge persons do, designate a driver. So let's say you lime in groups, so you designate a driver for the night, so that person would not be consuming any alcohol. If you decide to consume alcohol at all, we will advise that you use public transportation because the breathalyzer will be out
Yeah, so it's no longer
on those
when
days.
when you see the police hiding there, that's not gonna
No,
save you.
no, no, no.
All right, all right. Well, I see that we are quickly running out of time here. I do not know if you yourself or ACP Mitchell would like to add anything before we wrap up tonight's program.
Well, Smith, go ahead first. I'll do my final wrap up. Go ahead.
Um, in closing, I just want to speak on the issue of vehicle safety. All right. Persons must avoid making the vehicle a target for braking. So you need to park in lit areas. We have observed that lit areas have been provided for parking, and person choosing not to use the lit areas and parking in darkened areas, and the vehicle are being broken into. You need to keep shopping bags, cell phone, tablets, purses, backpack, and other personal property out of sight. So you need to put them in the cubby hole or put them under the seat so they are out of sight. Lock your car doors and remember to take your keys with you. Do not leave vehicle unattended while the engine is on. Do not leave children unattended in the vehicle, and you can also install alarms and anti-theft device such as alarm and so on to ensure that your vehicle are not being broken into for the carnival season. And I just want to wish everyone a safe and enjoyable carnival for 2023.
All right, thank you very much, and it's been a pleasure having you with us. All right, thanks again.
Yeah, thank you for having me as well.
All right, ACP Mitchell.
Mikey, and again, well done, Mr. Smith, for those final reviews. But I just want to make this comment with regards to what seems to be trending, the aerosol cans, flames during events. I would want to advise persons that is prohibited, and you should not be carrying those to events. Again, persons with firearm, and here I'm speaking to persons with licensed firearms. We have had incidents where persons think it's okay because they have a license to take the firearm to events. That is absolutely prohibited. In the event that you think you need to leave your firearm, leave it with the police at the police station. We will take care of it upon the completion of the event. Certainly, you can return and we can pick it up. So we just want to advise the general public to follow the rules, obey the advice and the instructions of the police officers on the street, and that you have a safe and secure carnival period. Thank you very much, Mikey.
Well, thank you very much, gentlemen, and it's been a pleasure having you on tonight's program.
Thank you. And
okay, I just cut him a little off a little too sharp. Thank you very much, sir. Well, gentlemen, and of course, we're looking forward to having another discussion with you two again in the coming days, of course, if not you two, but of course, other officers as we get closer to Spice Mass 2023. We would like to talk to maybe the different departments, maybe the fire department. Maybe we can also get into some more deeper into some traffic-related matters, crime fighting and prevention and so on. So let's continue the conversation. I see that we are running out of time. I will take a quick break and come back, and of course when I come back we'll have the weather for you and any other matters. We will be back.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com. Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
The Nawasa app brings the power of Nawasa's customer service experience to you. Instant, conversational, and smart. Easy access anywhere. Get bill balance, transaction history for up to 6 months, report a fault, link to websites, view payment centers, contact information, push notifications, and multi-tenant accounts, all in a secure login platform. Like a self-service concierge app, mobile.nawasa.gd gets you the support you need much faster. Available on both Android and iOS platforms. Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Hey you! Yes, you. Ever thought about getting from point A to point B? The most reliable, efficient, and convenient way. Well, Island Cab is here. Finding professional and authorized drivers is just one click away. All our drivers are licensed under the Taxi Association and the Grenada Tourism Authority. Download the iCab app on your Google Play Store or App Store today and get on your way to requested a ride. To the supermarket, to the airport, to the vet, and back. The safest and most reliable way. Island Cab is here. Requesting your taxi rides and tours now made easy and interactive with Island Cab. Download today.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
Boom! Come home to Coats Ready Cash and get ready for Carnival with a loan of $3,000 or more, and you pay nothing for 60 days. Plus, you could be eligible for a reduced interest rate. So don't miss out. Get Carnival ready with flexible payment terms, hassle-free service, and fast approval. Now, all you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, 2 references. That's it. Apply now. Visit shopcoats.com. Come home to Coats Ready Cash. We ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Everybody push something in the air now.
Parts. Largest shipment of top brands, good quality parts. We have most of the parts you need. You will be surprised of what's in stock for most cars, SUVs, pickups, buses, trucks, etc. We're talking engine mounts, water and fuel pumps, coil packs, ignition wire sets, sensors, valve covers, head and overhaul gasket sets, belt tensioners, suspension parts, control arms and bushings, shocks and mounts, spindles, disc brakes, rotors, brake drums and shoes, radiators, thermostats, temperature sensors, AC condensers, all fuel, air and transmissions filters. Too much parts to mention. All at Quality Services Limited, your one-stop auto shop on Lansipine Main Road. Call 444-4323 or WhatsApp 410-8070 or 405-7010 or like us on Facebook.
It's the Carnival sale at Spice Isle Jewelry. Discover an incredible collection of silver and gold jewelry with discounts of up to 40% with a purchase of over $115. Explore our exquisite range of souvenir items, traditional West Indian bangles, necklaces, earrings, rings, and one-of-a-kind handmade pieces. Shop in comfort at our air-conditioned store surrounded by friendly, helpful, and courteous staff. We pride ourselves on offering the finest shopping experience. That's not all. We also specialize in buying scrap gold, ensuring you receive top value for your precious metals. Plus, our repair service is unrivaled and second to none. Treat yourself or surprise someone special with exquisite pieces from Spice Isle Jewelry. Don't miss out. It's the Carnival sale. Call us now at 440-3155 or 440-6648. Be sure to visit our 2 convenient locations on Grenville Street, St. George's and Spiceland Mall, Grand Anse. Sale ends on August 31st. Spice Isle Jewelry, serving you since 1986.
For Carnival 2023, play Monday Night Mass with the defending champion, Waggity and friends. This year we're playing Like Yourself. Like Yourself. Package include gold printed t-shirt and tank top, lighted headpiece, lighted LED bottle, LED cotton candy sword, LED layer necklace, and LED headbands. Plus free drinks. Package costs $130 EC. Call and book your package today at 473-440-4646 or 405-3889. Like Yourself for Spice Mass 2023.
Well, yeah, the sugar. Let's look at the weather forecast, okay? The weather is expected to be partly cloudy to cloudy with a light to moderate showers and a medium chance of lightning and thunder. Again, the weather is expected to be partly cloudy to cloudy with light to moderate showers and a medium chance of lightning and thunder. Tonight's minimum temperature 24.5 degrees Celsius, winds east northeasterly to east southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas light to moderate with waves 2 to 4 feet in open waters. Taking a look at the weather for Thursday, we can tell you that the weather is expected to be mostly fair but hazy with light to moderate early morning showers and a medium chance of lightning and thunder, increasing in cloudiness overnight. Max temperature for tomorrow 31.5 degrees Celsius and a minimum 24.5 degrees Celsius. Winds easterly to southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas light to moderate with waves 2 to 4 feet in open waters. And that's your weather report for tonight and tomorrow. Let's say hello to the folks who are currently on YouTube. Blessings to the YouTube people, Anya, Barbara, Margaretan, Marcel, and everybody else on YouTube. We are saying hello to you and thank you for joining us as usual. All right. Who else? Those of you who are currently on Facebook, Java and the Sharing Committee, Praise and Worship, Michelle, Lintona, Mom, Claire, Kathy, Cynthia again, Avril, Sherry Batiste, and Jacinta. Who else? Kathy again, Liz and Rolanda, Courtney, Bermuda, Barbara again, and all the people who shared. Thank you very much for so doing. Ayodel, blessings to you as well, okay? Vintress, Karan, Angel. Happy birthday to Angel. Everybody, happy birthday to Angel. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to Angel. Folks, it is Angel's birthday. Karan and everyone else. Angel is always here. Kireen, everybody, please wish Angel happy birthday. All right, so Angel, it is your night. Celine, say hello and happy birthday to Angel for us, please, as well. Vintress. All right, Angel, we hope that the birthday is going excellent and that you're going to continue to live to see many more birthdays to come. Hazel and the crew, big up Yvonne. Yeah, man, everybody. All right, Angel deserves a big up. So let's big up Angel on her birth night. All right, so guys, take care again. Thank you for being part of tonight's experience. We're looking forward to see Kathia, and how are you? And Karen, hey, Diana, I just see you. You know, and some of you all have not shared yet. You know, I would really appreciate if you so do. Okay, so those of you who have not yet shared, we'd like for you to share the business. All right, share the business. Take care, family. May God bless you and your family. And we're looking forward to meeting up here again tomorrow, God's willing, Lydia. All right, and have some fun once more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We all say, Ja! No! Take care.